I think, did I mention I just screwed up right now? Can I leave? Can I, like, I can't get out of here. No, it's giving me poison. It's, like, from hitting me, it's giving me poison. Oh, shoot, no. Fudge. I'm gonna die. This is it. No, no, no. No! Hello. So, I guess I'm kind of just stalling for time, because I don't really want people to know what happens at the end of the cliffhanger. So, I guess I'll just talk about, the whole process of it in general, and yeah, I was pretty anxious throughout the hardcore. That wasn't fake. I think I sort of stopped getting anxious towards the end of it, and I think if my death was a bit, like, a very quick death, I probably would have incoherently screeched, but it was like 10 seconds till I got low on HP. What else do I say for these things? I probably should have just gotten a script or something, but that would have taken an hour to write. Well, I guess I'll just talk about the editing of it. So, the intro, I kind of just added, for the intro, I added some, like, zoom blur, the, like, zoom blur effect in Resolve, and for, like, I added a little, between each thing I added a transition. It was the blur dissolve transition, for them, and then, for the logo, I made it in paint.net in about, like, 30 minutes or so. I used I do have some of the plugins for paint.net. So, yeah, that's where the zoom blur on the logo was from. It wasn't just from Resolve, it was from, actual paint.net, because I had installed, like, the bold bait plugins and some other ones and stuff like that. So, for the actual editing process, so I kind of just edited that full, like, session, which was about, I think, 52 minutes long. That's how long the hardcore lasted for. So I kind of just, for the most part, edited, like, the first 20 minutes within, like, a one or 1.5 hour session, and then I edited the last 30 minutes of it within within like a 3 or 4 hour session or something like that. I'm not really sure. I haven't really kept track of the time. So I guess this is my first hardcore after 10 months. Well, there's the Castle Crushers. Well, including the Castle Crushers one, which I kind of unlisted and put in a playlist if you still want to watch it. It's kind of, I didn't really like it. That's why it's unlisted and in a playlist. Because I'm still fine if people watch it. I just don't want people who are new to my channel to see it, because I don't like how I edited it and pasted it and everything. And it was also still when I used Filmora as well, so yeah. What else to speak of? I'm not really sure what to speak of. It's 5:30 a.m. I'm sitting on my floor recording with my microphone. So for other stuff, the editing process, I was considering putting, like, an overlay or something like that to it, but I decided against it because there's not really a point to it anyways. I think it would have been kind of cool, maybe just like a sword through the overlay at the bottom, since it's just me who's playing. I don't know, something like that could have been pretty cool. So I gotta stall for another, how long is this? I only have to stall for about 7 more minutes. So what else do I talk about? So, my death, what do I think about that? I think that, it was a very interesting, death, because it was very, like, slow, and so I probably could have made it in like some way like where it was like impending doom or something like that, but I kind of just edited it with some music and then added like a mask over the health bar, added another layer, and then added a mask over the health bar so that it would, like, it wouldn't just look like a very like straight line, like a line between where it is. It would be like a blur so that it didn't look as like kind of like icky and whatnot. I wanted to make it look better. So what hardcore should I do in the future? I'm not sure about that one yet. I think maybe doing like a Starbound Fracking Universe with, but for that one, I would want the goal to be Shoggoth, and I'd probably, for that to be a win, or get even close to the win, or even like get to the Shoggoth mission in general, I'd probably need about maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 people in it, and yeah, that's not gonna happen, so, that would be cool, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I'm thinking of maybe doing like a Terraria Thorium Expert, for my next one. The goal would probably be like, Wall of Flesh, or Star Scooter, or something like that. I think that would be an interesting goal. I would kind of want the goal to be like before Wall Flesh, so I think Star Scooter would be pretty good, because it's about where you fight the Wall Flesh, but not the Wall Flesh. So I think that would be a pretty cool goal. I might do like a class lock, might do it like class locked as well, so I might do like Bard or something, because I really do like Bard from Thorium, or the Bard class, or I could do like some other mod, maybe I could do like a Spirit modded, but I don't think that doesn't add as much stuff, so I might not do that. Or I could also do a mega modded hardcore. That would be kind of funny and kind of fun, or something like that. I might do that. I probably won't though. Probably do it with like 1 or 2 mods or something like that. What else to talk about? Also, maybe doing like a modded Minecraft could be interesting. Maybe like I don't really like that many Minecraft mod packs. I like kind of like Blightfall, but that would also be hard to complete really much of a goal in it without a lot of people, because it's really hard to not die in Blightfall. I'm thinking of, there's probably some other games I could do it in, like, that I haven't thought of yet, but I can't really think of any off the top of my head anyways, so it's just, So, I'm not really sure what, like, I'm still trying to find more music to use for, like, the intros and stuff, because it's kind of hard to find music that works for it sometimes. And, I do want to expand the vocabulary of games I do on hardcore mode. I might do a Don't Starve one. The goal would probably be Survive Winter, which I might be able to do. I'm not really sure exactly. With normal Don't Starve, I've been able to survive winter. And I think one time when I was playing as Wolfgang, I actually survived winter without dying, but I wasn't recording it or counting it as a hardcore, so yeah, that sucks. But that was a pretty cool one. I actually still have the, like, thing, I still have, like, what ended up happening was, after, so, like, the tarantula, spider boss kind of, like, ran over and sat on my base, and I was, like, most of the way through winter, because, like, the tier 3 spider den turned into, and sat on my base, and then I ended up having to run around because I couldn't kill it. I couldn't kill it exactly, because, this was, like, day, 32. Also, I completely failed at Deerclops. I got down to, like, I wasn't close enough to the campfire, and so I couldn't, I kept getting frozen each time. I didn't realize I had to literally sit on top of the campfire to not get frozen. And so I kept getting frozen, and I got it down to, like, I had, like, a health bar mod, so I got it down from, I think, 4,000 HP is its max to 1,300, I think. and yeah, then I just kind of ran around in circles and ran back to my base. So that was before. And so I basically had to run around since the spider boss was sitting on my base. I had to just run around and just try to survive and light fires and stuff like that to survive. And then once winter had ended, I thought, oh, I could just go back to my base and whatnot. And there were 3 moose gooses right near my base. Yeah, I kind of had to like okay, it also had all my supplies in it. Okay, so what basically ended up happening was I tried getting stuff from it, and I did end up dying. This was like very early spring, and then I ran over to a touchstone. Basically, it was the middle of the night, and so I couldn't use it because then I would start dying. And so what I basically had to do was just wait there until there was like 1 second left, and I knew that if I didn't do it in that 1 second, then it would have restarted the world. So I just immediately did it, and then it became day, which was pretty clutch. So then I kind of just walked around and like barely was able to survive because of like the wetness meter and whatnot, and I kept almost freezing to death still. And I kind of got too scared to play on that world again, and so yep, that ended up happening. And yeah, that kind of it was a very interesting experience. I might still publish some of the clips, like that original Terraria Expert one that I did. I still have more clips, like, for it, so I might publish those or do something with it or something like that. Maybe I'll attach them to the end of this video if this recording isn't long enough to make it look like a full episode was recorded. What else to speak of? So I've been trying to stay up really late to fix my sleep schedule. If I stay up really late, I mean, I've gone to the weirdest sleep schedule ever. I stay up until 1 in the afternoon, and then I went, no, I stayed up till, like, 2 in the afternoon, then went to bed until 10 p.m., then woke up. Then I'm gonna stay up all night, and I'm gonna stay up all night long until about maybe 4 or 5 p.m. to the next, tomorrow. And then I'm probably going to stay up the next night and then maybe go to bed at, like, 7 p.m. The next night after that. This is my strategy to fix my sleeping schedule, because going backwards seems easier, because I would only have to, okay, so my sleep schedule before I started doing this, I went to sleep at, like, 3 or 4. Going backwards, I don't have to go backwards, like 6 or 7 hours. But with this, I'm going forwards like 16 hours or 17 hours, because my body doesn't work like that, and so I can't really go backwards in going to bed earlier exactly. I just kind of sit there in bed and stare into space and think of things, and yeah, I can't fall asleep very easily. So yeah, I've been trying to fix that. I mean, I am most of the way there, and it's taken, like, a few days to get almost all the way towards having a normal sleep schedule, which I plan to keep for a while, because, boy, was it hard. Because my body naturally drifts towards staying up till, like, 4 a.m., which is, all days have just kind of been, like, a blur because of it, and what's day and what's night and everything is just kind of changed around, and it's been weird. It's been very weird. That's really all we can describe it as. What else do I talk about? One moment. Let me check if this has gone on for long enough. Boy, yeah, this has gone for 13 minutes, and I think that's gonna be fine. So, yeah, okay.